Hey, this is Mike Lindsay from Vital MX. I'm here with Jett Lawrence of Team Honda HRC. What's it been like since Destinations? Have you guys been able to do anything fun, get away from the grind a little bit?
Yes and no, kind of. This off season, I kind of kept it more like kind of teenagey a little bit more. I just want to be a regular teenager, kind of go out, stay up late a bit more. We found an arcade place called Main Event. They had like arcades, they had bowling, pool. I got really into pool this off season, so I was playing pool. It was in a place where it was legal for me to be in, so it wasn't a bar. So you guys can calm down on this. But nothing crazy. We only had a week off after Nations, and then we're kind of back into that grind on the 450 a bit, and then the recent past month or two, we've just been on 250 grinding Supercross, getting that Supercross back under me again, and just kind of getting that base back.
I'm a sucker for a good arcade. What's your go-to arcade game? Racing game, shooter?
Arcade. I didn't play much arcade games, to be honest. It was more pool. Bowling. I mean, we found this one card. It was like a coin one, and you had to had like kind of almost, what's that game out? Like if you drop something, it has like all the needles in it. Kind of like the ball had this, and had like certain slots where if you drop into, had like 5, 3, 1, and then random. And if you get a 5, you get 5 coins, which would kind of like keep pushing the coins out. So we had that, and we would get cards, and you had to get as many cards as you can. If you got cards, you get points. Then you can go to the gift store and get some goodies. So we grinded that mainly. That was the only game I grinded because you actually get some good points out.
Good points out of it. I think a lot of people forget. I even saw, like, as dumb as this is, I saw somebody post this morning, oh, just racing in 250 again. 4 years at his level. It's BS. You're 19 years old. You will be on a 450 full time, and you will still be 19 years old. Does that ever annoy you a little bit that people forget you're kind of like, hey, you're still really young? Yeah,
I feel like people kind of take away the age and this kind of more the expectation of what I should do.
As soon as you win a championship, you're like 8 years older automatically.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think I definitely didn't want to be in 250 for this long. If I did my job right, I should have second year got a title. But my teammate Cole beat me to that, so he got that in 2021. But yeah, we were a little 1 year late on the 250 on the SX title, so going to defend this year and just kind of be smart. Hopefully we can do a better season than last year. We kind of were aiming more towards kind of outdoors style, just more safe, consistent, just trying to be up there every time. And then going to 450, I'm excited for that. It's going to be another kind of step back again, and then just learn again. It's going to be great to learn some more stuff, make my skill level more broad, more wider, just to get some more tools and tricks in there.
Jumping on, so have you rode the 450 on Supercross yet?
No, I think we have 2 days because like in, I think the off season of 20, and it was in off season 2021, going into 2022. My motor broke in Florida, and we didn't have a spare engine, so we chucked the Supercross stuff into the 450. I did some motors and that, but not some actual proper testing or laps on the 450 yet.
In general, going to the 450, what do you feel like of your attributes? What works best with the 450, and what do you have to work on personally the most going to the 450?
Personally, I have to work on just kind of getting that, I say 450 style. It's the opposite of 250. 250 coming out of a turn, you get really off the back and have to drive as much as you can, carry as much momentum, where 450 you can be a little bit more lazier coming in, don't have to come in as fast, but when you come out you have to stay really far over the front, because otherwise if you get on the gas and be too far back, the front can drive over the right and that stuff. So more so personally just kind of getting my style, that 450 style. And on the bike we got fairly good, but I think once it goes to East Coast in Supercross, I'll do some more testing on the 450, even maybe on some Supercross, and kind of see how that goes. I think right now, obviously, mainly I'm focused on 250, get this title, but definitely we're looking towards maybe doing a few Supercross rounds on the 450. We'll have to wait and see though. First priority is 250. That's going to be my priority right now, and make sure I do my job on that first. Good.
So this year is weird because it's a short 4 West, and then we go into East, so that's what I was going to ask you next, was if you'd moonlight any possible 450s, which would be cool to see, but we'll wait and see on that. Other question for you on bike setup going from the 250 to 450, what you were just talking about the power, where you have to be on the bike. do you find yourself trying to find a different balance when you ride the 450 in the setup? Like, do you catch yourself going, oh, I need to make it too much like my 250? Or do you find yourself making changes to ride the 450, like how it should be ridden?
When I first hop on the 450, definitely I'm always kind of self-coaching myself with like kind of learning on the way once I first hop on it. But once I kind of get that that balance down of like wadding, keeping my body weight forward, the stuff I already went over, kind of once I get that down pat, then it's kind of more worried about the bike. But it's definitely the bike reacts a lot different to the 250 just because that bigger motor has that bit more power, a bit more engine brakes. So just kind of learning that stuff on the 450. But I mean, it's very little things, not major things.
How's it been down at the compound? I talked to your brother a little bit about this, how stoked your dad is. You guys have the property, and he's just working there all the time. You got Burner down there all the time now, who was, of course, your guys' team captain for Team Australia for Motocross of Nations. And then you guys have an old-time family friend, Renee's, working for you guys now too, right? Yes. And you got Chance there, so it's your guys', I mean, it's your compound now, but it seems also like your guys' little group keeps growing, your people.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. We love our little group that we have out there. Yeah, like you said, we got Renee back out there. It's awesome. He kind of reached out to Hunter before he came over to Europe, before we were even anything at all, like even a name. So he's been close to us ever since we got to Europe at first. So it's awesome having him out there. My dad's loving it. Obviously, he's putting in the hard work. So he wants to see us succeed, so he's going to put as much effort as he can into it. Burner out there also, he's awesome on the machine, awesome having another smart guy out there, wise guy, and then obviously having Chance out there, which is awesome. Another kid kind of around more my age, so we kind of just talk smack, get along really good. We before he even was on the team, I didn't really talk to him much, but once he hopped on, it's kind of connected pretty good because we just both think like idiots. So it's good having him there, and obviously Hunter also. So all of this kind of works really good together. Of course, we got I got some other mates out there like Aiden Shive. We got Drew Adams out there.
The little redhead's gnarly.
Yeah, he's crazy on a dirt bike. He gets annoying sometimes. We gotta keep him in line, but
Oh, so now you get to know what everybody feels like with you sometimes.
Yeah, it's I know how they feel. I'm like, dude, was I this bad at 14? They're like, yep. I'm like, now I understand why you guys wanted to hit me. But no, it's good. He's funny kid. I don't know where he comes. Some of the stuff he says funny as, but no, it's good having those bunch of lads out there. This makes the not so much as a job, makes it as a fun kind of thing.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Hell yeah, thank you for having me.